Hey everybody, look on the screen. Beautiful girl. And you pretty much know by now when they're on the screen, it's always something negative that has happened. I'm going to show two stories here. I doubt with these two young ladies we'll be able to get $250,000 as a reward, because we know in the Black community, Black life is cheap. The only ones that really matters are the Dusties. So let's check this out and I'll give a brief commentary.
Be okay. They took my sister from me.
Derica Patrick's family is inseparable. The youngest of 5 girls with just one little brother, the 5 living siblings are realizing somehow they're going to have to live without Derica.
Just want my sister back.
Wednesday night, the 29-year-old mother, 4 months pregnant with her second child, was in her car in front of her house at 74th and Vincennes on the city's south side. Her cousin Devante says she was supposed to be headed to his birthday celebration.
She was all the way to me, but she never made it.
Police say 2 offenders walked up and at least one of them fired several shots into the car. Outside the University of Chicago Medical Center, Patrick's family crowded around the emergency room, only to learn the young pregnant mother didn't survive.
My heart is shattered in a million pieces.
Her siblings say Derica Patrick couldn't wait to be a mom to 2 children.
She was happy because her daughter 9, so she wanted a boy. And she said her baby was her baby Jay.
Now they'll all take her 9-year-old daughter in as their own. Investigators say while there is some video evidence of Patrick's shootings, no one has been arrested.
So 2 walked up and 1 shot. That sounds to me like a targeted shooting. And given the fact that she's with child, we already know in the BC, normally when the mother is shot and killed and she is pregnant, look at the baby daddy. I mean, seriously, who else would want the woman killed? She's pregnant? Beware the seed of poverty ding. How many times does it have to happen? I've never in my life seen these past couple of years, and maybe it's been happening, we're just not seeing it so much reported. She's pregnant, she's dead. Oh, BD, baby daddy. That's number 1 on the list. Ladies, I know a lot of women always think, oh, it's not going to be me. Well, he wouldn't do that, girl. He ain't crazy. Well, he ain't that crazy until he does do that. Maybe what you should do, if you're just destined to have to carry the seed of poverty D, or these men out here, which I call Dusties, maybe do a little test and just let them know you're having a baby. And maybe you ought to throw a disclaimer in there. Oh, hey, don't worry. I don't expect anything from you. I got you. I got this. I'm going to handle it. Okay? See what he says. If he's like, oh, no, we're in this together, then you might be okay. No guarantees. I don't put anything past the Dusty. But if he gives any kind of hint of not wanting this child, or for you to, in your pregnancy, that might be your clue. Because these Dusties are killing you. Don't forget they've been raised by the man. And a pappy with his dusty ass been gone. There's no accountability in the BC. So you want him to be accountable for his child? Accountable for his actions? It's been happening so much. Hell, I've been in meetings like all day long. But I took a little break on my lunch. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and take a little break. We'll do a little breathe, and then we'll come back to the table. And I actually did a song, which I'll be featuring hopefully in the next couple of days. But I want to get these videos out. I'm telling you, at this point, You know what kind of dude you're dealing with. You should know. If you don't know and he's in your bed, then something's not right. So maybe to keep you alive, what you should do is once you announce to him that you're pregnant, put in the disclaimer, oh, don't worry, I got this. Okay? That you by doing so, you might get to live to see to give birth. You and the child. You might have a fighting chance. Make that known that you don't expect any. I mean, it's a dust bucket. You can expect death from them. Make it known. Then you might have a fighting chance. So two people walk up and one starts shooting. I heard that in some cases they're saying that the dust buckets are putting hits out on the baby mamas. This might be a case of it right here. Oh, he wouldn't do that, you think? A many woman thought that. And it turns out he wouldn't do that. He did do that. Now she and the baby are deceased. Again, who else? You know how it is. More than likely, I'm willing to bet baby daddy. Baby daddy. And so now you have she has a 9-year-old daughter here. Now that girl gets to know that her mother was murdered. And more than likely, it might be, I'm willing to guess, the baby daddy. And the family will have to take her in to raise her. They'll have to take her in to raise her. And then the sibling never had a chance. Never had a chance. Check out this. Yeah, so this here. When will it stop? It doesn't look like anytime soon. More than, again, when they're pregnant, look for the baby daddy. These men do not want to be held accountable. They're not held accountable. They're not. Look at Ray Carew. Look how long ago that's been. One girl said he bullied her and having an abortion. That was reported. Next thing you know, the dancer, she got his baby. He doesn't want to pay child support. You ain't finna get this money. And put a hit out on the girl. And where they find the fool? In the trunk of a car hiding. Him and the hitman went to jail. Went to prison. He's been released. Look at his son. The child was really hurt by the bullet wounds. They were able to save him, but he had major health problems. Major health problems. Dusties don't want to be accountable. So I'm telling you, for those who are bent on, I'm going to have my man and have my baby, you might want to, once you make that known, make it real clear. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm having this baby. I got this. You don't have to do nothing. That might bid you a little time where you can actually give birth and maybe survive a little bit longer, you and your baby. And that's sad. But this is where we are. This is where we are in the BC. Where the women and children, every day is a tragedy. So sad. And then I feel for this baby. Heartless. And you want to talk about Hillary Clinton and super predator? Well, I hate to tell you, that's another thing. It's very difficult to go to bat for this group, especially for a lot of the men in the community. It's hard to go to bat for them because when you want to say, oh, that is bad, that is racist, super predator, they're living up to it every day. Living up to it every day. Where's the reward going to be for this young lady and the baby? Where's the reward? Can we count on $250K? No, more than likely it'll just be one of many. Another black woman and her baby gone. And so it goes in the hood and life goes on. It's sad. Beware the seed of poverty, Dean. These dudes are angry, they are jealous, they are dysfunctional, they cannot compete, they can't even hold a candle to other men. And when you align yourself, when you associate with poverty D, one thing is guaranteed. If not death, We know for sure they will straight up harm you. This is what they do. They will definitely bring some harm to thee and your family, your baby, you name it. Again, they don't have to be accountable. Some of these women you announce, oh, we got a baby, or I'm pregnant, he knows it's his. Again, if there's any kind of resistance on his end, put the disclaimer out. That might buy you some time. Again, beware the poverty, seed of poverty D. If it's not struggle of having a hard time financially, dealing with poverty D, it just turns out to be deadly. Thanks for watching. And rest in peace to the young lady on the screen and the unborn child who never had a chance. And to think, somebody knows who the baby daddy is. Somebody knows he did this. And they'll look the other way. Be it his mama, cousin, auntie, grandmama, sister, brother. They'll look the other way and go on and pretend like everything is okay. I'm out.